right, boys and girls, we're going to finish this Mariah Elizabeth project. So this is what the finished thing kind of looks like. Of course, your animal may be different than mine. That's A-okay. The materials you're going to need today, you are going to need colored pencils. You are going to need your paint, your watercolor paints, a water holder, your drawing from last week, and your cup of paper. Oh, I like to use a different brush for the sake of speed. I have this baby here. Use what you have and take your time. I'm going to do this really quick because nobody wants to watch me for like 12 hours, let's be honest. Maybe you do. I don't know. That'd be nice, right? So let's start right away. And I will end up doing a video on how to draw the unicorn. Several people have asked me. So what I can do. So I'm going to set my water up. Oh, and you will need also extra paper towels. I often have many paper towels. Any rag would work too. If you would rather use like some kind of old towel or something. If your grown-ups A-okay with that. Some people like that better. I'm going to put these aside. I don't need them right this second, but I am going to get started with these. Now, we are not going to use the end colors because we're not doing black or brown or whatever disgusting color these are. Her aesthetic is rainbows. You can either paint in here with your scrap paper like this, but because I want it to dry separate from my puppuccino, I'm going to, you can rip it out. I'm going to use some scissors. Use some scissors, people, and I am going to cut it very neatly because I'm trying to make it nice and quick. This is my second video of the day. I can do my videos all in one day. All right, I'm going to put the puppuccino aside. I don't need him now. Or her. Use her. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to trim off this nastiness. This is all going to go in the garbage. So you might want to go over the garbage and just trim the ends off. That's your prerogative. Your grown-up might actually have a vote on that. Grown-ups don't like when you ruin their house. I am the grown-up. I don't really care what my husband says. So, not in this room. This is my studio. Let's be clear. This is my studio room. Other rooms are different. All right. She always has these rainbows, Mariah Elizabeth. She loves rainbows. I love rainbows too, by the way. Who doesn't, right? So I'm going to start with rainbow colors. You remember what word they are in? It's an acronym. Acronyms are the first letter of each word. I kind of despise these paints, by the way. And clear. These paints make me feel frustrated, angry, and alarmed. Is that weird? So this is actually red going down here. You can't tell because these colors don't have a lot of pigment. Pigment makes colors. This is a learning thing. So pigment has nothing to do with pigs. And everything, if you have another set of paints, I can't take it. If for some magical reason you have other paints, feel free to use them. I just can't do it anymore. I'm sorry, boys and girls. This is the one thing I can't. If I want to get this done, I will tell you though, the other set, Minty, I actually took my time and I did the rainbows. You can do it. It's not. Luckily, these are pastel-y colors. So if I do it a little lighter, it's okay. Okay, Roy bit. Yellow. This yellow is non-existent. I'm not even yellow. I hate that yellow. So I have like a bajillion paints. I do. I have a watercolor problem. I love watercolors. I have watercolor paints. I have watercolor brushes. I got watercolors. I got liquid watercolors. I have cake watercolors. I got cheesy watercolors. I have a watercolor problem. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I love more than watercolors, yes, there's something I love more than watercolors. Squash. No. I do like wash though. Is this working? I'm trying really hard to use most of the colors that came with your set because for this project they do work. Dig around a little. I don't know how long these paints are going to work. Boys and girls, ask Santa for paint. Crayola would be better. Prang. Prang makes a good product. I like the Prang crayons. I don't like the Prang pencils. Why couldn't we get the Prang paints? Because the Prang watercolor paints are actually really good. This is not. All right, we're doing a rainbow. We need blue next. Lighter blue. There we go. This blue is not bad. Like some of the colors, they work. Some of the colors don't work. And I feel like I'm going to go through these colors really quick. I don't know. This daddy's going to have to get really, really, really creative for projects. Get that blue down. Roy G. Biv. We're just getting a rainbow down. We are doing this quickly. Violet with this brush. Remember, Santa, paint, please. Get on it, buddy. Indigo. Do we have an indigo? Indigo is like between a purple and a blue. What color is this, Sam? This is really like an indigo. It is not a purple. If you want to leave it at this many colors, I'm okay with that. You want to make bigger bands of the rainbow? Fantastic. I'm all for it. I am. Okay, Roy G. We need some purple. I have to make some. Because I have to do that. It's my favorite color, and if I don't have enough purple, it's just not good. Okay, violet, purple, whatever. One of my favorite colors. It's not a color found in nature. What? Okay, enough of that. There you go. Rainbow background. Put this somewhere to dry. Be careful how much water you put on because this paper it's okay. It's better than what everybody else has. At this point, clean up. Clean up. So you want to wash your brushes out. Put your paint somewhere safe. You want to run these under the sink. I'm not going to do it now. Make sure you clean in between all the brushes. I will do that later. Put those in the sink so I can, yeah. But I forgot it, so it doesn't matter. And this gets dumped. Boom. All right. On to bigger and better things, boys and girls. We need to talk about using colored pencils. Boom. We're going to use colored pencils today. I'm going to show you some colored pencil techniques. Techniques? What do you mean? Well, there is a way to use colored pencils. You need to get closer. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. That'll work. I'm going to leave this white, but my dog. It looks just like my dog. Almost. Except their eyebrows are brown. But I'm going to choose some colors. Now, when you do not dogs, I hate to say dogs. When you do the coloring for your puppuccino or whatever you're doing, some of you have chosen to do a puppuccino. So some of you have done Pickle the dinosaur, Georgie the pineapple duck. You may do the dog or whatever creature in whatever colors seem right to you. Now, remember, it's a puppuccino. It's like coffee. Coffee. So, My dog's going to be coffee colors. Notice that I'm not going to, if I was doing little fine details like drawing her, I would use this upright. But what I'm going to do is hold it on its side. And I'm going to do this relatively light. I'm going to get closer. Oh, wow. And I'm going to color in my dog. And notice I'm going in circling kind of things. And I'm not pressing too hard. Now, I can go back over this. This is kind of tedious. I normally would not use colored pencils with elementary school students because you guys are not known for patience. And I totally understand that. This is what sometimes I get frustrated. Other times I like the process. I like the process of painting. I can spend months painting. But, and you might want to go over with some other colors. So for example, I might go ahead and put some of this, I don't know. Now notice I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to create form. You don't have to. There you go. This one will be darker down here, like a shadow. And then I'm going to get some pink for the tongue. Yep, the tongue needs to be pink. At least that's my thought. Look how cute that is. Put that in. My dog has a pink tongue. And then I'm going to take some of this color, this purple. Watch what I do with the purple. I'm going to make a shadow. What? He said, you are crazy, woman. Boom. All right, so let's go out. Are you seasick yet? All right, so there's the nosy. Nosy. Am I going to actually color this whole thing for you? I wanted you to see it close. Take your time. If you run out of time, feel free to do it on your own time. When is a good time? Anytime you have free time from your, I know some of your teachers will let you draw. I don't know. But then don't you have to show something? I guess you do. Huh? They want to make sure you drew or whatever it is they assigned for you. They found art for kids on too, I know. Though it is my favorite channel. Oh, so cute. There's somebody who does like superheroes. I gotta bookmark that one. I've seen it. Somebody's like, can I watch that? And I was like, let me see. Oh yeah. It's adorable. But, it's what it is. Some of you, draw so cute because that's where you got some of your pictures. The Draw So Cute artist, I cannot remember her name to save my life. She does most of his drawings, in case you're wondering. So if you enjoy Mariah Elizabeth type features, you could go on to Draw So Cute and Draw So Cute. So I'm really taking my time on this. Line and circles. Notice there's no like harsh lines. Now you could go back and put some in. I'm not going to do that. This is not what I'm going to do. This is going to be a happy and cute little drawing. Now in the back, let's see what I'm going to do here. That's the puppuccino. Do. Puppuccino. Now I like to turn my drawings around because I'm weird. No, because I like to have a good angle. It makes it a little easier for me to get stuff done. What color am I going to do under? That's not the color I want. What's this? Put some gray down here. Kind of differentiate the fur from the skin. Some gray in. There we go. All right, so there's that. Now I have to color my cup. Cup red. It's kind of a Christmas cup. Yeah, we could go with that. That would be cute, right? A little holiday-ishness going on. Cute little cup. Some red and white. I did not want that. So I could actually go back a little. So see where there's like little shadows back here you could put. Sometimes I take some purple because it's a cool color. Cool colors push things back. Warm colors bring things forward. I'm going to do this Christmas color, but I'm going to use this light green. Now, some of you see that little mistake. I'm just going to own that mistake. We're going to pretend it's not. I point that out because a lot of people make mistakes. And they're just little teeny tiny mistakes. And if you act like it's not there, sometimes you can kind of color over it and work it into your project. So I'm going back and forth with the form of the cup. You can do that. However, you got to be careful you don't have streaks. I've been doing this forever. So I can kind of get away with it. Now I'm going to come back with another green. This is the, in case you're keeping track, you don't have to do yours. This is the light green. I'm going to find the next lightest green, which I believe is yellow green. It's light. I'm going to add a little bit of that, and that's going to give it the, and also going to put some shadows under the paws to make those paws pop. Paws. All right, so this is going to the back. It looks like there's a little shimmer over here in the middle. I could actually have some of this going the other way. This is going to give the illusion of form. It's illusion because it's still flat. But it kind of gives it like a little pop. All right. And I also want to add some red here. Puppuccino. Puppuccino. Who doesn't like a puppuccino? Who doesn't like puppies? It's weird. Well, you know, to each his own. So there we go. We're coloring in the cup. This is tedious. I know it is. Tedious. It means like time consuming, a little difficult, tedious. You have to take your time and do it right. If you try to rush, you're going to make a mistake. And I'm kind of going faster than I usually do. You should not be going this fast. Now I am going to make an executive decision because I'm doing Christmas colors for my cup and my plate. That actually was my plan, boys and girls, to do the Christmas colors. I was going to actually do those stripes red, but I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking, I really don't want them red. I want red, white, and green. Because, I'm going to go back over. Now you can go over your colors, do a little hatching, a little cross hatching. One of these days, I'm going to show you how to do that with pencil. It's very tedious, I'm not going to lie. Again, that's why I don't want to teach that to new youngins. A little red there in the nose. All right, so that is my puppuccino. Badoom. Next thing I need to do, I need these scissors. I'm going to cut the puppuccino out. This, you probably can guess where it's going. So I got my background made. I got my pupper made, cut out. Now, whatever feature you decided to do, that is totally up to you. But this is my puppuccino. I'm going to cut by turning the paper, not the scissor. Now, you may choose to figure, do I want to cut out the inside of the mug? I don't have to. If you have like little teeny tiny details on your critters and you want to leave some of it white, I'm okay with that. I would rather have you have an intact feature, meaning it's all in the right places, than a creature that is missing parts, or like in the case of my puppuccino, a creature that is missing, or like the cup is missing a handle. Nobody wants that. I don't. Now you know what? You may want to save this scrap paper because, quite honestly, you never know enough. By now, this is pretty much dry, so I'm going to glue. I'm going to put my pencils away. All right, now I got to figure out, does it fit? It doesn't fit that way, but it fits this way. This is the way it's going to fit. So you have a choice. You can do it horizontal, like Minty. Minty is horizontal. This one's going to be vertical. I'm going to grab my glue. Glue. I'm gluing all day today. And I'm going to put glue on the back of my puppuccino. So this is a mixed media. Media is the stuff you do art with. It's mixed because I used more than one. I used colored pencils. I used markers. Well, I used a permanent marker. To be honest, you can't see it, but there's glue all over the back. And then I used this one's a little wet. You may want to give a little time and put your things away first. I'm trying to on a deadline here. And boom, there's your puppuccino with the signature. Bright is good background. I expect to see these in the Google document classroom handed in. You know the drill. Enjoy. And I will see you next time.